Hey folks, I know it's been a long time. We keep saying we're going to be filming regularly and then things kind of go static for a little while. Hopefully this is going to change because some things are changing in Mac fam land. We do have a new camera coming as well as some accessories for that. I'm really not going to get into that until everything arrives, and I'll give you a complete breakdown and key you in on some people who can really save you a lot of money. Anyway, the big thing that has changed recently is we just changed our cell phone service. And we moved away from Sprint. It's nothing really against Sprint, it's just they were reaching that point that they were just too darn expensive. We did pick up a Magic Jack Pro. I'm going to do a mini review on that in the near future as we start to get used to how that thing works. But that's mostly for the house phone. For the cell phones, we made a change over to Simple Mobile. I'm going to get into them in just a second. I want to hit the cell phone real quick. What I picked up is the Samsung Galaxy Nexus. Vic got the Nexus S, and we basically based it around on what we wanted our phones to do for us. In my case, of course, I'm a power geek. I want to have the highest end with the best performance, and I gotta say, this thing is killer. It does do full HD, where Vic's Nexus S does only 720p. But aside from that, the cameras are pretty much essentially the same. I'm not going to do a full rundown on this phone because there are tons of reviews out there, but we did want to show off the video capabilities a little bit. So hang on a second, let me get this thing warmed up. I do have facial recognition on it. Ellie, you want to come over here? We're going to get you to where you can film me a little bit. Stand right there, and okay, just use that to find your dad's face. Does that look all right? Okay, but this will give you an idea of how well it compares to the Kodak ZI-8 that we use for my primary recording, at least until the new camera comes. Very clean video. I was absolutely shocked with what we got out of this phone. Anyway, the biggest thing that I wanted to look at is our experience with Simple Mobile. And so far I am shocked with how good it's been. They are based off of the T-Mobile network. What we're looking at on both of our phones is the unlimited 3G package. Basically, that is complete 2G and 3G, depending on which towers are in your area, coast to coast, unlimited voice. That means you can talk on the phone 24/7. Unlimited data. There are no caps on the service, despite what you'll see in some reviews out there. I got this confirmed by a supervisor at customer service. You can use this phone constantly. It's essentially like a business line. The 3G service, unlimited, is $40 a month. That includes all of your taxes, so it's absolutely controllable. $40 a month for unlimited service. This is seriously, for two phones, less than half of what we were paying with Sprint. Granted, it's a prepaid service, so if you don't catch up on your bill, they don't give you a grace period. You're off. So you have to be a little more careful in what you're doing. The other downside is, like most prepaid services, you can't use Google Voice on phones that support it. That's kind of a downer because I was really starting to like Google Voice, but you know, it's just a little step to the side. It's not really going backwards at all. They have their own voicemail system integrated with the service. And in all honesty, I have seen probably some dead spots in the Omaha, Nebraska area where there is no 3G service, but I've never run into a spot where there is no service at all. And that's the big thing, because when I'm out on the road, I need to be able to be in a position where, you know, the family can get a hold of me, and this is going to do it, and for a lot less than we were paying. And the plus is any unlocked GSM phone can work with Simple Mobile as long as it supports SIM cards. The downside is that for 3G, you're going to have the 1700 megahertz band. A lot of AT&T phones don't have that, so you're stuck with 2G service. Again, for 4G, that's again based off of T-Mobile's 4G aspect, and there's not a lot of phones out there that are supporting that yet. But you can find all that information on the T-Mobile or mysimplemobile.com websites. They'll give you a complete rundown on them. But aside from that, absolutely stellar service. The only issue that we had in signing up the new phones was number migration. And unfortunately, I really don't know who to blame on that one, because Simple Mobile migrates like any other system. They use the T-Mobile system for doing the number importation through the FCC site. Sprint said that they weren't locking my numbers. The FCC site couldn't even release the numbers. So there was something between the FCC site and Sprint that caused it to happen. We ended up with brand new numbers. You know, the whole hassle that goes with that, trying to tell everybody in the world that, hey, I'm not there anymore, I'm over here, you always miss people, whatever. It's a blast. It took us about a couple days to get everybody caught up, but we're up and running. So if you're looking to save some money, if you want to get away from all the nightmare software that the big names tend to throw on their phones, check out Simple Mobile, because everything you're going to get is going to be an unlocked phone. Unlocked phones are typically pure Android or pretty close to it. And you're going to find that it's going to be a lot more stable. There's a lot less software out there that has to be supported on an unlocked phone that's running pure Android. And there goes my phone. Anyway, the kids have a little something they want to show you about our gaming library. They picked up some new hardware. And yes, new hardware. This doesn't happen very often, but we've been having some stellar grades, and that was the guarantee that I gave them. If they hit the A's, they got some toys. And, well, let's pass over to them and see what they have to tell you.
Hi, I'm Ellie Mack, as we all know me. We just got new 3DSs from my wonderful dad.
Yeah, but why did you get 3DSs?
Because we've been through hard times, and
well, that's not really the point. Why?
Well, because we've been doing chores and all that, and we've been earning.
No.
Because of our good grades on our report cards.
Very good. Yeah, there we go. We have to remember what the reward was for.
Okay. So we each have, I think, a couple games we like. Mostly,
Hey, Matt, you want to fill them in on the deals that you were getting on the DS and 3DS games?
I don't know.
You don't know? Didn't you get a good deal on a Legend of Zelda title?
Every GameStop has it for that price.
Right, but you want to fill them in? Hey, we were smart enough to go get used games.
Okay.
Okay. What else did you get?
A brand new PS2. Pre-owned.
A pre-owned, right? With what?
An extra controller and a game called Shadow of Colossus.
Mm-hmm. And what else did it come with?
I don't know. That's all I get.
A 1-year replacement warranty. So the next time you have a failure like that, you're covered.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot about that, didn't you?
Yeah.
okay. We love our 3DSs. One of the games that I have is Wall-E.
Mm-hmm. How much did that cost you?
This costed me $10 because it's $9.99.
Right, but then we also have a card that gives us how much off of that? 10%, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Mike Mack, you want to tell them about the cases that you have there?
Nerf cases.
What's it for?
Protection to your 3DS.
What will it do? Come on, demonstrate. This is supposed to be your video here. Well, you don't have to throw it or anything.
gotta throw
I'm
it.
saying this is supposed to be your video, and now I'm doing all the dialogue up here. You were supposed to be chat.
If you drop your 3DS, this case will help it.
Well, show them how squishy it is.
Styrofoam on the outside. It's I can't.
We don't have to take it apart.
Eh.
Daddy, can I go?
Yeah, we had a friend have his 3DS fall off of a 4th-story balcony.
And still survive with
Yeah,
this case.
absolutely. So, yeah, if you guys ever really want to protect your game system, these Nerf cases are actually pretty cool.
Daddy, can I go get my?
Can you get what?
Can I go get my case?
We got run. All right, you two. You're the stars of the show for the moment.
Okay. I got a.
What do you want to talk about?
3DS game, Resident Evil Revelations.
Mm-hmm.
Brand new.
Yes, I know. I'm going to have people saying that's a mature-rated game. I'm very picky about what they can play. Zombies are okay in my book.
It's too fun.
It's too fun. What?
I don't know.
You don't know.
He doesn't know. Why?
Pat Mac, I'm always laughing because you are the star of the show and everything until I turn the camera on.
Yay, the Chatterbox is here.
All right, Chatterbox, what do you got?
This is my case. Very protective also. It's got this, which was really cool because we just got this yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
There's this pocket. There's some,
All kinds of spots for your accessories and for your games.
and then right here, this pocket right here is for the charger, and this one is for the 3DS. I
All
can
right.
even demonstrate that it goes.
No, that's okay. Well, I guess if you want to.
Because there's like a.
And why did we get you that instead of the Nerf case?
Because it's got more pockets. I've got enough to hold their stuff
And, well,
also.
it's so it can be kind of like a purse as well as your game
Yeah.
system can handle it, right?
Yeah. I also wanted to show what we have in the back.
It's not a big deal.
Diorama.
These are all available at Sam's Club, which is where we got ours. Was cheaper than GameStop. Sorry, GameStop, we love you guys, but in this particular case, we had to go and get these somewhere else.
A lot of little pockets.
Yeah. For what?
I don't know.
Games. Oh. All right, you want to say goodbye to everybody?
Bye.
Bye.
Hope you have a nice day.